Hello, Gilded Serpent readers. Welcome to glorious Miami Beach. We're on Millionaires Row in Miami Beach at the Alexander Hotel.
Hey Virginia, how about your feelings about different sorts of belly dance community etiquettes and ethics?
Ethics is, yeah, okay, good. That's a big thing. I was raised with ethics, but then at that time, again, it was only very few people that were teaching, performing, and having particular events, correct? At that time, we all asked each other, oh, can I teach here? Is that a problem? Is it too close to your studio? Even though we were many miles away. Things like this. These were the ethics we were raised with. We never did a festival or an event too close to another event. Granted, there was only 2 or 3 events a year at that point. But we always checked with each other to make sure that we weren't, getting in on anybody's particular territory or business at that time. What has transpired is there was a big boom in the belly dance industry, and we got a lot of these what we call 6-week wonders or 2-year wonders, and everybody became a teacher, everybody became a dancer. There was a teacher now in every dance studio, every corner, everywhere in Miami, everywhere in the world. Doesn't necessarily mean it's quality instruction, and that your students will figure out once they go to another event or get to a particular level. So with that said, we no longer have those boundaries of where to teach. It's in every gym, every dance studio.
Right.
As far as festivals, events, things like this, again, same thing. There was a boom. There was never so many events and festivals before. And now this market has become oversaturated. And it's become oversaturated in the world, and especially in Miami and America. There's something every weekend, which is totally absurd. So instead of supporting each other, everybody has become divided. And everyone can only afford, the belly dance community is a small community with only so many resources to spend on their hobby or their love or their passion. And so that gets distributed amongst many events as opposed to being brought together for 1 or 2 quality events.
What do you think a solution would be?
This is difficult because I teach all over the world and everybody's feeling this.
Yes.
So I think it's great to have things like associations and so on where people can still respect other people's events, but it's become such a cutthroat business now, and it's all about business and not ethics anymore, that has kind of gone out the door. It's like you can have a McDonald's on one corner and Burger King will most definitely open up on the next corner. And this is almost kind of where it's getting to.
Capitalism.
And we're in America, which is the biggest capitalist country in the world, correct? So I don't know if there's a solution for it. I think that what is going to end up happening is that a lot of people are going to burn out. Studios in Miami have opened and they've closed because they haven't been able to make it happen.
Right.
Because it's oversaturated, or they don't have quality, or they don't have variety, or whatever the case may be. Location, it could be many things.
How about, though, I have heard that there is a trend of people going to teach workshops at events for no money.
This is a huge pet peeve of mine. And yes, and that happens here in Miami. They exchange each other. Come teach at my event, I'll teach at yours, we'll do it for free. Everybody's a friend, everybody's going to teach for free. This is the same as if that same dancer who's doing this, dances at a restaurant, and another dancer comes in and says, I'm going to come in and dance at your restaurant for free. Get rid of that other girl. It is the same thing. That is exactly what you are doing in the workshop industry. It's just in a different level. And so you have to realize it's not about making a name for yourself. You're going to make a name for yourself as a free dancer. And you know what that is in a restaurant. That means you're cheap and work for tips. I mean, that's the bottom line. You also don't value yourself or your training. And that's possibly because you have no training. I mean, dancers who are willing to teach for free maybe don't have the training necessary to ask for the prices that working instructors do.
Great.